high standards.
Mateo,
What looks really ready about Mateo?
he's not doing like, and he's just sitting crisscross and his hands are snowball.
Nice. When you feel like your whole audience is ready, get us started.
Not everyone's ready yet.
Take your time. I think we're pretty good.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning,
Today's current event is about Volkswagen emission scandal. Volkswagen is a car company, is a German car company, and it's the second largest car company in the world. The emissions test is a test that sees if your car's polluting too much. Emissions is another word for pollution. And the scandal is like a bad thing or a crime. Volkswagen created cars that were fun to drive but polluted way too much. They still wanted to sell the cars, so they created software or technology that cheated the emissions test. It just like sensed when they were being tested and went into like a low pollution mode. This is bad for the earth because they polluted 40 times the amount that the legal limit and then the 40 times the legal limit is a lot because 40 is a big number and it's more than the legal limit. So one of the pollutants is nitrogen oxide, which causes acid rain, global warming, smog, and water pollution. It's also bad because they lied to the buyers of their cars. The consequences of this are still undetermined, but in the news they're saying Volkswagen will have to pay an $18 billion fine to the government. Some, like the highest people in there, might go to jail because it was a very bad crime. And Volkswagen will have to fix all 11 million cars, diesel cars, that they sold. They'll also have to pay the owners of their cars for lying to them. Because it wouldn't be fair if you're like, oh, we lied to you, we're not giving you anything. My news source is the New York Times. It's international news because 11 million cars were affected, and I drove one of the 11 million cars to school today. I chose this because I like the environment. It's newsworthy because it's becoming one of the worst company crimes in many years. The environmentalists would be interested in those. People that own their cars would be interested, and the people that give the emissions test. This takes place in Germany, which is right here. I don't know where in Germany, but people think that it started in Germany, but it also takes place here and a lot of places that bought their cars. So they're Volkswagen and Audi's TDI cars. This is the TDI symbol. And then this is this is the engine. It's and the guy said the software. Wait, there's like a little thing right here. And then this is not a TDI car. It's not a Volkswagen car. And it kind of looks like my car needs a car wash. Questions? Brandon.
Are the like people that just make the cars gonna go to jail?
No, just like the highest step.
Like the person who like started this operation?
I don't know who started it, but I know that the person, the leader or something of Volkswagen quit. I don't know why that, but I think it was just like, I didn't know that this happened, and I was the owner, so I'll just. Ellen, isn't that an Audi? Yeah, that's an Audi. Volkswagen owns Audi, and so Volkswagen is making, so the Audi A3 diesels are affected just like the Volkswagen diesels. So they lie just to make money. Yeah, pretty much. Samantha, isn't the owned Audi really that? No, Volkswagen. That's just my family's one. There's a lot more things that pollute, but it's only the A3s. It's only the ones that say TDI have the Audi 4. The Audi symbol's 4 rings, or the VW is a V on top of a W. So just those, if you see TDI in them, they those ones pollute 40 times the amount of hot. If you had a chance to stop this, would you take it? What? If you had a chance to stop this, would you do it? Yeah. How long has the company been running for? I'm not sure how long it's been running for, but I'm pretty sure it was 7 years they've been polluting. These cars have been having the software to keep the emissions.
So before you call on someone else, Wilder, sorry, when our friends are answering questions, let's make sure that we keep our hand down so we're listening attentively and not just waiting for a turn to speak, okay? So make sure your hands are down, and when Wilder's done answering, you can raise them again.
Next.
Do you know how many factories there are for the?
No, but I watched this video, and there's like somewhere in the United States there's a big factory, but it's mostly in Germany.
Do you think there's any other car companies that would use this idea, or do you think they've learned their
I don't think they do this because if you make it not pollute as much, the car gets worse gas mileage, and if you make it pollute more, it gets better gas mileage. So. Alex,
What is the legal?
the legal limit? I'm not sure, but if it's 40 times, I'll get back to you.
Nice.
Anya. Is that your car? Yeah, that is my car. Are you gonna get rid of it? No. It's the car. My car needs a car wash.
Wilder, can you find someone in the flexible thinkers who would like to ask a question?
Kyle.
Is it all the Audis?
No, just the A3s. Charlotte.
So, also the people who have like
Audi is bought by Volkswagen also gonna get paid back? No, just their diesel. Diesel if they have just the ones that say TDI. They're gonna have to pay my mom.
So Wilder, we can take 2 more questions.
And there's only 2 more people.
Oh, tough choice, tough choice.
4 people.
Make sure you have a really good question if you're raising your hand.
Is it possible to remove the software once it's already in the car? I'm not sure, but I think about the software, I think they're going to make, they say they're just weeks away from fixing it, but I'll just read it when I see it, fixed, and because I think they should make a software work all the time, but I don't really think that would work, because, well, scientists think that would work, because it might only last as long as the emissions test is. It also, and because it's I'm not sure how the software works when it's, because in the emissions test, they don't move the steering wheel, so it would be hard if it was just like this right now to not move the steering wheel on that and still drive. But
All right, 1 more really quick question.
Nora, do you know how much they're going to have to, how much money they're going to have to pay the people who bought their cars? I'm just, at the most, maybe the amount, but I'm just thinking like $2,000 or $3,000.
All right, can we have 3 compliments for Wilder?
Default card. Hold on. 4 people. Miss Erica.
Wilder, I was really impressed with your current event. One of the things I was really impressed with was how you explained words like emissions and scandal, and also how you answered all your questions with so much information. But the real thing that really impressed me was that I heard this story on NPR this morning, and you gave way more interesting information than I heard on the radio from professional newscasters.
Ellie. I like how you didn't show the picture till the end so we could focus on you.
One last one. Somebody who you haven't gotten to hear from yet.
Haven't heard from Noah.
I liked how you used a big, loud voice, and you stand really strong.
Nice. All right, ladies, gents, can we stretch our arms up? Stretch it, stretch it. On the count of 3.